Daniels at the Boxers Trainers Channel. And it's another beautiful, beautiful, let me say it again. It's another beautiful, blessed day, right? And we just breathing and being blessed by the Creator with the ability to breathe another day. So, that being said, look, yesterday, let me give you a footnote. Yesterday, I did a podcast, and somebody in the chat, they alleged that they were representatives of King's Boxing Gym in Oakland, California, right? Now, I personally have entertained that gym before, been to that gym, and remember the proprietors of that gym quite well. And at the time, the proprietor was Mr. King. But Mr. King no longer runs that gym, and his beloved wife, uh, Celeste King, now is the proprietor of the gym. So what happened was before um, Mr. King left, they had some youngsters in there doing the video work, right? And obviously, they maintain control of all the video information. So, that being said, the commenter used King's Gym as a entry into the comment, right? They used that to get to me, in other words. So, um, the young man or the person, whomever it was, I have no idea, right? They came on the comment and opted to check my credentials, right, as a trainer. And so they went so far as to say that if I had a boxing club or if I had some boxers, he wanted to, or excuse me, they wanted to challenge my boxers against his boxers because he was the best trainer in California, in the whole of California, mind you, right? Now, again, I had no knowledge of this person. In fact, Miss Celeste King said that that person no longer worked at the gym, and I was like, well, "How's that so?" I didn't go off into question the validity of whether that guy or a person worked in that gym. I was saying subconsciously, where does this come from, right? Because he alleged that he was the best trainer in the world. Shout out to Vinny Henry, and that was a fabricated fairy tale, right? So I got back on to the comment section and I told whoever this person was that they need to find somebody else to play with because I really wasn't the one that entertained games, right? And you should pick you a person that wouldn't take this serious about you playing with me and my podcast, right? Because I take this podcast and boxing quite seriously. You know what I mean? When I tell you that I love the sport of boxing, that's real. That's the truth, right? I mean, I put all my life into this podcast. I put all my energy into training and doing the things I do because I'm a prolific lover of the sport, right? And see, this guy had the audacity to say that he wanted to challenge me. I'm like, okay, we can work that out. I can get up to this the notion of getting in the ring with a boxer and you know what I'm saying, putting in some work. Even at my age, I mean, when you're a active member of the boxing community, right? And you believe in your skills, even at my age, right? I'm up to the challenge, right? And if this dude was serious, right? I was prepared to get all the way back as much as I possibly could at my age in boxing shape and put the gloves on. You know what I mean? But he did allude to somebody uh, that I am training, right? I've been working with this youngster for about I want to say 3 weeks, right? But the fact of the matter is about this particular young man is he actually wants to be a world-class boxer, right? He has demonstrated to me that he has what it takes to be a world-class boxer and a champion, a world champion, right? And I'm like, okay, if that's what you're saying now, let me see if I can change your mind, right? With uh this workout session that I'm gonna put you through. Can you handle it? You know what I mean? And I will say update, this kid has all the ambitions, all the desires to be a world-class boxer. He wants to be a boxer. I'm gonna make him a boxer. I guarantee you that, right? I will have him on later on as we go into his development. Right, he's 23 years of age. You know what I mean. He's a little overweight right now, like in the 200s. I got to get him down to 160, what 8? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have him in that range of super middleweight, lightweight. Right, one of the two. All depends on how his body acclimates to the rigorous. You heard me. The rigorous training that I'm gonna put him through. Right. If a person demonstrates that they want to be a world class boxer, I'm telling you, I'm going to make a world class boxer. Remember the name, Ben Skykes. Remember that name, Ben Skykes, right? Ben Skykes is going to be a world class boxer. I guarantee you that. Now, we got a couple of boxers, right, that's about to get at it. I think it's in May. I think it's May 25th or something of that nature, right? But this is a Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and Mo. What up, Bruce? How you doing, brother? My main man, Bruce Gas, Jazz, Bruce, Boxing Jazz and Mo is my man. Okay, so this particular fight that we talk about today is kind of like a dangerous fight to me, right? I've been following Devin the Dream for a long time, right? And I'll be frank with you, I was really taken aback when he took that loss by Ryan Garcia, especially Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? If you knew and felt the way that I feel about boxing and Ryan Garcia's skill set, right, you would kind of understand how I feel about Devin Haney losing that fight. Devin Haney, in my opinion, has all the skills necessary to box Ryan Garcia's ears off. That those lefts that he was taking, I don't know where they came from. I'm not saying that Ryan Garcia didn't plant his feet and throw left hooks, but I just don't understand how Devin Haney put himself in a position where he couldn't defend left hooks. Right? I mean, it's kind of like it's a simple defense to me. Right? It's simple. High guard, high guard, the high guard, right? And instead of moving back, when you protecting yourself against a hook, right? For me, in my skill set, right? Instead of stepping back, you step forward. High guard stepping forward, right? So if he do clip you, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, on the arms, and it's gonna be moving into the punch instead of away from the punch. If you move into the punch, you're lessening the impact of the punch. Now tell me that don't make sense. Instead of moving back, moving forward, you lessen the impact of the punch. And if you're catching it off your high guard, right, you can easily rip off some rights, some lefts, anything, because you right in his face. You know what I mean? So I mean, I just don't get it. Devin the Dream Haney, in my opinion, again, has one of the best jabs in the business. So I'm just lost for the description of why, right? Devin Haney opted to go in there with the mindset. Shout out to D-Mexican G in the house. You think so? The Mexican Jesus has said, I think Jose Ramirez is a washed up fighter. Haney should make easy work of him. Okay, I got you. Hey, here's the deal, the Mexican G. in my highly educated boxing opinion, right, Devin Haney is a skilled professional, right? He has all the credentials to be a great boxer. But I think, and it hurts me to say this, I just don't think Devin is getting, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not eating up no trainer's back, right? I'm not talking about Bill, I'm not talking about nobody, but this is my opinion. I just don't think that Devin's training rises to the occasion of Devin's potential. How about that? You know what I mean? Devin is a consummate professional, right? He believes in his craft, right? And he works to that degree to to create a craft complicable to the win, right? And that's what boxing is about, man. You work that hard. You work hard to be indefensible. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And with me, I don't care what you got to do to get the win, right? But get the win. You know what I'm saying? If you're working as hard as Devin Haney works, you get the win. You don't take no loss. And fortunately for Devin, that win was taken away because of Ryan Garcia's cheating behavior, right? But the fact remains the same. Yes, sir, Domestic G. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the Mexican G. Haney is very talented. Haney is a very talented fighter with lots of potential. Absolutely. He just needs, and I mean, you know what? This irks the hell out of me because, you know what I mean? I watched that kid. I watched Devin the Dream Haney, right? And the small things that the Mexican G is speaking about, I see them. I see them. You know what I mean? And they're easy fixes, right? But you can't train yourself out of an easy fix if you don't know what the easy fix is. You know what I mean? And I just can't. I've gotten to the point where I don't even, you know what I'm saying, talk about this anymore to the Haneys, right? Because it's frustrating, right? Here I am. I know, you know what I'm saying, what I see. I know, right, the intellectual wherewithal of how to treat a potential great champion, right? Devin is a potential great boxer, and if you knew how I feel when I say I see his mistakes and I can't do nothing about them, man, that's painful. You know what I'm saying? That's painful because I was in Devin's shoes before, right? But I worked that mess out, man. I got them flaws. I worked them out, man. And you know, so you can undermine what I say if you want to, but I believe that I had the potential to be a great boxer. Great, right? Because again, I love the sport. He do. Absolutely, he has good defense. But for the night of the fiasco with Ryan Garcia. Yeah. So let's hope that somehow Allah, God, blesses Devin Haney to be victorious. Devin the Dream Haney, first of all, is a former first of the four belt era. Former undisputed lightweight champion of the world. Right? He had all the belts. Devin that Dream Haney that came a long ways, man. That's why I really like that youngster, man. You know what I'm saying? But he put in the work, even with the flaws, to get to the top. You know what I mean? He did some things as a young man in the boxing game. He did those with flaws, but he overcame because his heart and his determination was in getting those belts, and he got those belts, man. You know what I'm saying? And a shout out to the trainer, you know what I'm saying, and helping him work through those belts, right? But he had the mindset to get to the belt. He got them, and I will always praise him for that. You know what I mean? So also, Devin Dream Haney is a junior welterweight champion of the world, WBC. in recess, right? Those are easy fixes. Devin Dream Haney could go right back to the top. Easy. Easy. Right? You saying easy, but kind of like it seems like it's not easy. It's easy. Hello. Anyway, Devin is 26 years of age. He's 5'9" with a 71-inch arm reach. He's a right-hander. He had 31 illustrious wins, 15 by knockout, no losses, no stops, no draws. Right? He's a great boxer. Devin is a great boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? Minus those few flaws. Minus those few flaws. You can't escape those if you're a world class trainer. And contrary to the fact that some of my people love to death, don't really know. They don't know. They ain't never been to the gym with me. How could they know? Man, look, I'm this kid that I'm working with, right? See, it's more to boxing. It's more to boxing than just hollering out commands, right? It's being able to get into the boxer's head. It's being able to get in the boxer's head and have him believe the things that you say are perfect for his style, for his comfort zone, right? And the kids I'm working with, he can't get enough, right? And it's a good thing because that's the trainer's job. That's his job, right? The trainer's job is to get to those imperfections, turn them around, and make them work accurately. You know what I'm saying? And see, don't shout out to D Mexican G, who is actually I don't know. D Mexican G has too much of a skill set to me to talk boxing and not been in the ring. I believe that D Mexican G been in the ring because he know boxing. Quote unquote, D Mexican G. Boxing is more mental than anything. It is. That's true. You know what I'm saying? If a trainer can influence his student to rise to the occasion and everything that come out your mouth, man, he's gonna be a bad member gentleman because it is the trainer's job to put his boxer as close as possible to perfection. You know what I'm saying? And if your boxer believes that, he can't help but being great. The psychological impact of him being hungry for everything that come out your mouth, he can't help but being great if you know what you're talking about. The key is if he know what you're talking about. If he know what you're saying is true. How about that? He gonna be great. It ain't no way around it. And Devin Haney has been great. And he's gonna be great again. Inshallah. Inshallah. Devin Haney will be great again. But Jose Ramirez is 32 years of age. He's 5'10" with a 72.4-inch arm reach. He's a right-hander. He has 29 wins, 18 by knockout, 2 losses. One of those losses was to Arnold Barbosa. The other one, I have no idea who the second loss is to. But Arnold Barbosa beat Jose Ramirez about 4 months ago. Jose Ramirez he's ranked number 9 by the WBO. It works 11 by the IBF, 10 by the WBC, and 10 by the WBA. Now, he is a talented boxer. That's right, Bill. Bill Haney in the house, y'all. He is a talented boxer. But I just don't think if Devin, you know what I'm saying, is working that jab, like I think that he should go back to work. Devin was really, really, really creative when he worked that jab, right? He worked that jab just to a degree where at one point I thought that Jevin Haney had the best jab in the business. Now I am seeing certain things in his training regimen where he's getting back to that jab, but the weapon of choice for me, the weapon of choice for the person that I train is the jab, right? I'm talking about jabbing, sticking and moving. You know what I'm saying? Putting your opponent in a position where you. That's what I'm saying. This is where I train. I don't know about anybody else. My training is you put. I'm putting my opponent in position where I'm gonna hit his ass at will. Excuse my French, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that's the art of boxing. You put your opponent in a position where you hit his butt at will, right? And that tears him down psychologically, and that tears him down mentally, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got to go one way or the other. He got to go, whether it's by decision or whether it's by TKO, right? Nothing else with me as a trainer is accepted when I'm training a student, right? And I got one. And I'm telling you, Herbie, you heard me? I got one. A young 23-year-old, love me to death. You know what I'm saying? Think I'm the best thing that happened to him, right? I guarantee you I'm gonna make him a world-class boxer. Boxer, I ain't talking about no fighter. We ain't taking no skin, as I call it. No skin, right? When you get popped and socked up. I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that one, right? It's a good kid, I'm gonna make him a world-class boxer. So that being said, look, y'all, I appreciate y'all for stepping in the chat. You could have called if you wanted to, but that's okay. We're gonna get to that because we feeling it now. I'm really feeling this boxing stuff, man. Oh, and I forgot. I did slightly mention. I talked to Celeste King last night of King's Gym in Oakland, California, right? And me and her had a amicable conversation, and we're gonna do some things together, right? I got a lot of things in the fire when it comes to this boxing, right? Some business things and some boxing things, right? And I'm just starting to feel myself, right? In terms of what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? And that is push boxing forward. That being said, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscription button, hit the like button, and drop a comment in the comment section and let me know who y'all think gonna win between the two, Jose Ramirez and Devin the Dream Haney. It's hands down with me. I'm going with the kid, the Dream. That being said, gotta go. Later.